Hi everyone, Brent crude oil's price momentum has now shifted significantly to the downside with the risk of a new COVID-19 variant which has multiple mutations. Are investors overreacting or is this a serious threat? Welcome to our market analysis videos here at Zenfinex. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Connor and I'm the senior market analyst at the company, providing to you daily videos on market commentary and also educational content as well. Now for today's video I'm going to cover a Brent crude oil forecast for December 2021. Enjoy. So I think really it makes sense to start with the main driver at the moment, really the theme that's going to be throughout this video, and that's this new COVID-19 variant which is called the Omicron Variant. As you probably know by now, volatility in the markets is picking up significantly due to fears over this variant of COVID-19. It's clear that the market is panicking, which is represented in the moves that we're seeing at the moment. Some of these moves, which I'll show you on the chart in just a minute, are the same sort of moves that we saw at the very beginning of the pandemic, which shows that this new variant is posing a different risk. But what update do we have at the moment? Well, I think today there has been some more risk-off mood because Moderna's CEO has said that the vaccines are unlikely to be as effective against the Omicron variant as they are for the Delta variant. So, as much as no one wants to talk about COVID, if the situation worsens, it's going to cause more of a stir in this oil market. The reason for this is because it's important to evaluate the effect on the travel industry. Investors are seeing travel restrictions from European countries, Australia as well are doing it, to those who have the new variant present in their country. Restrictions like this are going to significantly affect global jet fuel demand, which is falling already. And if you remember correctly from the beginning of the pandemic, this sent oil plummeting. This is one of the main things that sent oil plummeting, these travel restrictions. Whether you're someone who believes the threat of this new variant or not, the fact is that the recovery of the global economy is clearly not going to be as quick as first imagined. This is going to put pressure on the oil market for December. Let's take a look at the chart now to mark those key levels to watch out for next month. Okay then, so on the chart for Brent crude oil at the moment, and as you can see we've had this sharp sell-off that we've had really over the last couple of trading days, which has similar connotations to the drops we saw when this pandemic actually began back in 2020, as you can see, but you can see that we've been on this massive recovery and we're trading up at around £70 per barrel mark. So where I think crude oil could be heading for December, and I'm going to go straight into this level, which I think is really, really important. So if you look at the drop, what we've had at the moment, what this drop's done is it's broke through the 50-day moving average, it's broke through the 100-day moving average, and it's also broke through the 200-day moving average as well. Significant moves to the downside, and the short-term momentum has shifted. Whether you're someone who believes that the threat of the Omicron variant is going to stay with us and is actually going to be not as effective against the vaccines, then hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk you will see the offer in front of you straight away, and this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. Yes, I do think the short-term outlook is going to be a fall down towards this 64.73 level, which is where we've had this double bottom before. There and there. And from there we sort of saw some significant buying power. And for me, if I get rid of these drawings and remark the take profit level, then I think that from this level, you can see we have this really clean daily order block level. Might have been a level I marked before, but we just seem to be so far away from it that I actually deleted it from the chart. You can see that from this level, we actually run up and broke structure highs up around 77, and that's where we had that surge up towards the £86 mark. Now, if we can get a situation which we close below the 200-day moving average, which I think we might do today, and then we get a fall down into towards this daily order block level, from here I'm actually going to be a buyer. Obviously I'm going to have to monitor what's going on with this variant. It's going to be so hard to keep up, and risk is going to be low during these volatile times because if the variant does pose that real threat and the Christmas we're going to see loads of restrictions, which I really hope is not the case, then we could see this order block just get smashed right through. But if we do get a good bounce, then I'll look on a lower time frame for a better entry. But a safe entry would be off of this daily order block level, potentially targeting up at the 50-day moving average. Fall down into here and targeting the 50-day moving average up here, which would be take profit. And if I mark the buying level on here now, then we're looking at around a 6.68 risk reward trade, which is decent. If the short to medium term outlook, i.e. beyond December maybe, or even late December, we see the price actually doesn't bounce off of this level and we do get a clean run all the way through, then I do think we're in a situation, we will be in a situation where this variant is actually now posing a real risk to the economy, and the risks are coming through, which is significant as well. But no need to worry about that just yet. For now though, it's going to be short-term selling to see if we can get down towards that 66 level. If we move on to the hourly chart, you can see that just trying to see if we can get an entry, because it is falling quite significantly. Maybe on the, if I go on the 30-minute chart, something might be a bit clearer. You can see that we could potentially get a sell off of this resistance from the 50 moving average, or we could wait and see maybe this test of this order block here is also a good play. This is the first kind of supply zone that I see. 75, potentially sell off 75 down towards that order block level. If I go onto the hourly chart, just see if that makes sense. Yeah, that trade does make sense actually. So you can see this hourly chart here, you can see this order block level which caused this real surge to the downside. We have some inefficient pricing here. I'd like oil to go up towards that 75 level, and then we can start to sell down towards that 66 level as well. But I have to stress, this market really is going to be driven by the fundamentals. It's going to be choppy and volatile, and so risk needs to be managed on these trades. That's it for Brent crude oil today. Just to recap, I see a fall down towards the 66 level, 67 level where the daily order block is. I'll be putting a buying opportunity in on there. Maybe even going onto the lower time frame to try and catch a better risk reward. Alternatively, if the fundamentals are looking that bad and this variant does pick up speed, mainly the worrying thing is how effective our vaccines are going to be against it. If we get a break through that order block level, then I do see that the momentum for December really shifting to the downside, may even go towards that 60 or even sub 60 level. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also drop your comments in where oil is going to be. I've seen a lot of debates on where people think oil is going to end up, and I'll be fascinated to hear your opinions as well. Make sure you've also liked this video, subscribe to the channel and got your notifications turned on, because we're going to be dropping out some more content for everyone watching throughout the week. So I hope everyone has a great trading day, and I'll catch you all for the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. Take care.